Hi, Professor.
Hey, how are you?
Doing well. How are you?
Okay, always things happen.
Yeah, I
Well,
think I need to get a new router. This
you
one's it's been restarting pretty often.
really, and right when you need it, of course, huh?
It seems that way.
Yeah. So I don't want to take a lot of your time. Are you at home right now?
Yeah, I'm at home.
Okay, and then you're going out. When's your next class?
It's at 3:30, so I have to leave at around 2.
Okay, okay,
I have time.
okay. So let's look a couple of things just to get out of the way. Housekeeping. Did you see
Sure.
I forwarded you an email from two guys that are supposed to be coming for a sock on April 9th?
Yeah, I sent them the Zoom link.
Okay, great. So
Yeah.
there, and Jared, did you send him too? I think his name is Jared.
Uh,
Hopefully. Let me see. And he was excited. He said that he was, maybe I didn't send it. If I
this
didn't.
is the SISA one.
The CISA's one, you said, CISA,
Yeah.
you sent them, right?
Yes.
Okay, and the other one,
Oh, Jared. Here it
Jared,
is.
did you send him?
No, I will right now.
Okay, so he's coming April 9th, the same time, the same day. Is he coming the same day that CISA is?
Yes, both at 5:30.
They're coming both at the same.
Looks like it.
Yes. So let's change Jared to one. Since you haven't sent him the link, let's say change Jared to.
Oh wait, maybe I didn't send C's. I thought I had. I'm looking at the sent. Okay, I'll resend it.
To which one?
The J link. Wow.
To the CISA.
Yeah, I have to resend it.
Okay, so the CISA.
I think I had it in a draft, maybe.
Okay, all right, but the CISA, they're coming. I'm having them come in Ed and J so you can listen to them. You got it?
That'd be great.
You understand? The other one, Jared, he's with music. So should we put him in H or should we put him in K?
Probably H, because K is the least attentive.
Okay, so let's see. You know what? Can you be so kind? Tell him that we needed to switch his time, and either he can come at 4 or at 7. And
Okay.
depending on that, and then you send him both links and let him know which one is most convenient for him.
Yes.
So that way he has a choice. You know what I mean? Rather than coming back, he's super excited to talk to us. So
Cool.
and I've delayed him.
The assignment is also there if you want to take a look
Yeah,
at it
that's what I want to do.
while
Yeah, while you do that, just tell Jared the 4 o'clock or 7, and they were excited to see his demo. And then it's on the 9th. Okay.
I'll do all. Ooh, next Monday, the 31st, um, I don't think I can come to office hours, and I have to leave like on time. There's a a former congressman is coming to the school, so I want to meet him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fine. No problem.
Okay.
But
It's
you'll
at
be
6:20.
okay.
So,
But okay. Yeah. No.
so
No.
if it ends early, then I can come to office hours. But I definitely have to leave at like 6:15 or something.
Fine. No problem.
6:10.
Leave whenever. Even leave earlier.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Why rush?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't like. You have enough stress in your life. Give yourself another 5-10 minutes. You know what I mean? Where is it?
It's on campus.
Okay. But it takes away. But it's in another
It's by
building.
the IBIS dorms, the newer dorms.
Okay.
I'm
Wherever
not
it is.
exactly sure where that is.
I don't know
I'll
where
figure
that
it
is
out.
either. Is it maybe near the lake? I don't know. But it doesn't matter. You'll
Maybe.
find.
I'll find out.
You'll find out. That's not a problem. So you can leave when you need. You know what I mean? No big shakes. We'll just say you can make an announcement on the 31st, which is Monday, really. Okay. Monday, just do some more talking in the beginning. You know what I mean? And
Okay.
we'll have things and then discuss. We'll see what we'll do. You know what I mean?
Okay.
We'll see how far they are because really, yeah. So they're coming on Wednesday, the 2nd. The British guy. I haven't heard back from Coral Gables, but hopefully I'll hear back today. So we'll set them up, and then the following week is the next Wednesday, right? We'll have the other one.
Oh, you said April 2nd for
Who?
Jared.
Jared said April 2nd. Okay. Well, April 2nd, we're already having those guys. Yeah, so they can come. And what time was he coming? But I'd rather have him.
5:30. So that's after Jason. That would work. Jason's gonna be at 4, and hopefully the Coral Gables guy's at 4 as well.
Oh, okay. Okay, so it's perfect. So
Yeah.
you'll see some. Okay, don't change them. Yeah. Okay.
That's Jared Dillon, right? That's
Yeah, Jared Dillon.
Okay.
You can think about him as Dylan.
Yeah. I miss Dillon.
Yeah, have you seen him?
No, I haven't.
I haven't heard from him, but I think
I
he probably
think he may
still.
have graduated. Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know, but he was really into doing data analytics kind of.
Yeah.
Last time I spoke to him, he was doing. I sent a recommendation for him at one point. I don't know if he even took that job. It was one of those internships,
Yeah.
He wanted to be like a sister. His sister was doing kind of like data analytics, so.
That's cool.
He
Yeah, that's
wa-
basically what I want to do.
Okay, so anyways, okay, you want to do so many different things, so that's
I know.
great. It's
Well, I want to
more
do it for myself. That's
yeah, but it's a renaissance man. That's what I say. That's a good description of you. Okay, so why am I getting news? Okay, the 20. So Jared is coming. Oh, that's good to know. So he's coming at what time did we say? At your section.
Yeah.
At the same.
5:30 on the 2nd.
Okay, so that'll be good, so we can get over a lot of the things on the 2nd, and then the 31st, you're just going to be there. Okay, and no big shakes on coming back. You know what I mean? If you want to stay, fine. If you know what I mean. Other than that, we can set up if we need to set up a time to meet. We do. Okay, that's number one. Number two, did you see that from the Catherine?
Yeah, there's such an AI email.
But not even that. What the?
Yeah, I don't quite understand.
And I told her in the class, I said, meet me after. And then she just got off. I thought her, Wi-Fi broke down. And then she kind of said, oh, I'll check the folder. It's not checking, it's just to work with the group. So I don't, and the other thing.
I think she makes excuses for everything.
Yeah, so it's enough. How much, what, I'm not even sure she's going to do it. After the 31st, that's a hard and given rule for the assignments. That's it. You know what I mean? It's more than
That's plenty of time.
plenty of time. She doesn't. You know what I mean? It's not. I'm not this. I'm not that. Sorry. It's way past due. We've already done second comment, and then I would not give her. What percentage? I'll let you decide. What percentage of?
I was thinking about 80.
Really?
Maybe even 75 or something.
I would do that. That's generous.
But I don't think she's gonna get good scores either. So.
Right, but I would do. I would do 75.
Yeah, about the bare minimum.
The bare minimum, and she said, oh, I'm willing to do C. Well, we'll see. You know, if she doesn't get C, she doesn't get C either. You know what I mean? These are not
Yeah.
gifts. So we're not doing gifts. But I just want to do it, and I just thought it'd be easier. She's in a group. She doesn't do anything in a group. Her group will decide you don't need to hear all the issues, and then she'll just bother you. If it's on her own, she'll just
Yeah.
be 24/7 with you. So you got other things to do with your life, okay?
Yeah.
She's okay. All right, we finished that. Okay, so let's share. You want to share?
I can share it.
You share, and let's go over. That's really what I want. Is just go over.
So I just put in H for now because I think
Yeah.
we'll make some changes.
Yeah. Just go to H, and then you can switch it to the others.
Yeah.
And let's go over this, what they need to do.
And I'll just pull it up on my Word doc. There we go.
Okay. Let me read. This assignment
There we go.
will guide you through setting up a phone voice AI agent for your company. Each member in your group will do this individually, and the best phone number will be chosen for your project. Okay. You should record the process as a tutorial for others to follow using the course material using the course material.
This should be changed.
Yeah.
I'll just leave it like that.
What? For others to follow. Maybe using. Okay.
That was copied from the notebook.
Okay. You will also learn that phone numbers can spell words and how to convert numbers for branding purpose. Not even can have an LM attached to it, which is the beauty of the software we will use. Okay. Additionally, you will optionally learn how to connect an API key for custom. Okay. Remember to, okay. Log into VAPI, okay. So it's dashboard, is that how VAPI is? Okay.
That's their login page.
Okay, fine.
I covered that in the video. They could just.
Okay, and then maybe in the beginning say you have a video attached.
Yes.
In the beginning, that's good. Here. Before the eats, the paragraph before. Oh, you want to do it at the last line?
I'll do it up here.
Okay, at.
There.
Where is it? Okay. Now you want it there rather than in the audit instructions?
Oh, up here?
No, I'm saying in where we're placing it. You want it in the audit instructions?
Yeah.
Huh?
You're saying just leave it in the text box down there. Like, not in the document, but in the text box on Blackboard.
I'm saying where you have the audit, where you have this audit assignment that it's there. It's there.
Yeah, I'll put it there. That works.
Don't you think so? Because I hate for them to look for all different places. You can put it in both places. So I think that's the problem with students. They were there when they say, "Where my instruction video," and then put the tutorial in the instruction videos as well. You know, in that section.
Yes.
Or you have it as a URL or what?
No, it's like it's like how they should submit it, the sample template, but like they can click that link.
Okay, that's the Zoom recording. Okay, but yeah, but make it okay, so that's where it is. So maybe take that, and then when you say the tutorial is available, then put the link right underneath that as well.
Yeah.
take that link and put it on the top where you're telling them this is what you're going to do for the tutorial. Click on this link to see how it's done.
Yeah. Sometimes I wonder if they actually look at the
For the good students, you know what I mean? This is for the poor students. They don't do anything. Let's put it that way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We don't get them to fish.
Okay.
So where are you putting it? So put it there, not everywhere. Is that additionally?
Oh, I didn't put it in here. I just put it on the blackboard.
Where on Blackboard?
Like there.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah. That's great because then they can see it. Yeah. Rather than going to the audit, you can put it in your audit sticker when you have it. But this is good. Okay, I like that. Yeah. Everything in one place where they say what's due. Hey, I have it. Okay. Yeah. All right. You will need to use Google Chrome. Sign up with Google with the Google account only. Use your existing Google from previous assignment. You're not using. Okay. And then do we want to say you can create another Google account if needed or not bother? Okay.
Yeah. They know how.
Okay. So this is it. Okay. Record your process via Zoom. Set up a Zoom meeting and then record an entire session to today. Screen sharing. No password, right?
Hello.
No password.
Yeah.
So maybe set up an individual record the entire session. Okay. Maybe put it under set up Zoom meeting. We'll put in parentheses, no password. Okay.
I haven't actually seen. You remember how a year ago, yeah, everyone was putting a password.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen one password this entire semester.
Okay.
I don't know how.
Yeah, I don't either. I don't know. Okay.
It's so bizarre because it was the most common.
Yeah, and it was the most common in the even up to the final. Remember final recordings. Yeah. Okay, share your entire whole screen to display the vaccine clearly. Okay. So. Now, shouldn't they have, when they had the phone number, shouldn't they have that also have prepared beforehand the dial ABC or some of the other?
That's right. Yeah.
Okay. Hold on. Okay. Click Crave. Now you get to choose. Okay. So they should get. Distributes with the E. Okay, try multiple area codes. And at different times, too, maybe. You know, because sometimes in the morning there's different numbers than, the next day. Okay.
Well, I realized this when I was looking at all of my numbers, all the way down here. Mm-hmm. It was 524, 525, 526. So they just give it to you one at a time.
Yeah, they give you in blocks.
And that's because I click generate.
Yeah, right. Yeah. But I'm just telling you that's how they give it in blocks. Okay.
Yeah. Area codes and.
Now, where do you tell them that they can go to that?
Oh, it's down. I want to change one thing here.
Yeah.
Area code. Something like that.
What?
I want to see if I can put that in better words.
Okay, Vappy distributes. You don't have to do 10 at the same time for the video. If you want to try and get a better blog, do it the rest of the, yeah. Do the tutorial for one and then go back. Right, it doesn't need to be recorded, all 10 try, or even all 15.
Or two and the rest of it.
Right. Okay.
So this is it. Honestly, I think that your website was better than mine, so I'm gonna just.
Well, they put yours too. Put a couple of them because Dial ABC sometimes is not available.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna.
Or search for others. You understand? There's others. You know what I mean?
Well, yours was great because it lets you kind of figure it out a little bit. The one that I found, it just either spits something out or it doesn't.
Okay, no, I like ours because it breaks it down.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? That you can say, okay, run does it. Oh, I got this in the middle, or not, and then you could even do 6, 5, 4. You know,
Yeah.
but I found like the other day I was trying it and it was down.
Yeah.
So we can look at others, and then you can say they can search. This is an example. Search for others as, you know, that they can use other. They can search or they can Google other programs that will, you know, convert phone numbers to words.
Feel going to use other websites.
Yeah.
Or even that.
Okay. Okay, so once we have.
Okay.
Okay. Is that okay? Okay. In the meantime, we will use a close up for your business that you have decided on last week. What does that mean? Do they know what that means?
Well, placeholder name. So like it's keep in mind your favorite phone number. You could use our website. You don't have to. I mean, we don't even have to say that.
Yeah, don't even say that. I wouldn't even. Do we need this? Keep him on your favorite. You could use that.
Yeah, this.
This we need. But I would just say keep in mind. Our goal is to find a possible vanity number, right? Though we may not be able to accomplish it. Something like that. The whole idea is our goal is to find a vanity number. Which you could use for branding purposes.
That's your website name for branding purposes.
Right.
Right. This.
Website name and phone number for branding services purpose.
Oh, it's here.
Okay, good. All right.
But this may not happen if we get unlucky.
Right. It may take time, or it may take a number of iterations. This is a lot of times it has to be a long process. You know what I mean? Because it could be that after you use the 10, if you're really conscientious, use a number of different.
Yeah, you connect all the different things.
Yeah, the Gmail. So you know what I mean. This is partially luck, and it's also partially experience. You know, after a while, you get the hang of it, and you know. Okay. It doesn't happen instantaneously. And sometimes people, pay, just so you know, they pay thousands of dollars. They'll buy some. Like if you have a number you don't even know. Like I had a friend, he ended up having, his number was, I think, 305 Log Guys. And he just knew it by accident, and I said, a law firm could pay, a local law firm would really pay you for that number. Not a great number. So, but anyways, okay. I wouldn't even so the odds are slim. Let them try, because if we go with the odds are slim, just take that out.
Okay.
You know why? Because if we say the odds are slim, then they won't even try.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's right.
We want to see, can anybody in the class, maybe we'll, like you did, you got one that was reasonably good,
Yeah, but that one didn't work.
Right, remember? Well, it may work, but it may work with another.
No, I tried everything.
Right.
Something was wrong with it.
Okay, did you delete it?
Yeah.
It's interesting to know if it's available again. You may not. I don't want you to try now, but sometime try it again to see if it's available or was taken. Who knows? Okay, go to the Assistants tab and build on your, so select Create Assistant. Give the assistant a unique name. Click Customer Support Specialist. Select Create Assistant at the bottom of the window. So you say you're doing Create Assistant.
These are just the actual button names on the website.
Okay. Change the first message to have your company name in it. Come up with a custom prompt. Can be okay. You know what?
That
Okay.
will change as well.
What?
This will be added to
Yeah.
project assigned.
Yeah. Because right now, because they can go back and edit it, right?
Yeah.
So maybe
I just want them to write something.
Right. I'd like to change the first message to have your company name in it. Maybe just that.
Well, then it wouldn't work. Like, it needs something in there.
Yeah. No, but don't they give something already?
Oh, you're just saying leave it as is.
Leave as is, but just put your name in it.
Okay.
Because they may not even use it. You understand?
Leave the prompt as is.
As is, but just change the message for the company name.
Okay. As is. I could say leave it as is, or write something custom if you.
No, I wouldn't do that. Just leave the.
Because in my demonstration, I wrote something custom.
Okay, so leave the prompt as is, or write your own custom. Right, rather than write something, write your custom. What's the prompt? Okay. This will be edited in a later project.
Will possibly.
Yeah.
Well, this will be edited later assignment, but only for one person in the group.
Yeah, but just put this will be edited later, right? Yeah, because I don't want to do it if it's not going to be used. I just want them to see, hey, I got a number. I can call that number. That number works. That's what's accomplished in this exercise. That you can call that number and it works, and that they tried out 10 different numbers. You know what I mean? They don't have to have them all in the tutorial, but they tried out 10 different numbers and put in, what's in their wallet, kind of.
Yeah.
So this is it. Change the model to. Do we have to change the model, or is it just given?
No, it starts as GPT-4o.
Okay, one says the cheapest.
Yeah, 4o mini is the cheapest.
Okay, so it's at, okay, and the temperature to point. And we can't keep it as a default. What was the temperature to point to?
It's too high. It'll sound really weird.
It will?
Like, it'll start, talking nonsense eventually.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. I've done a lot of experimentation with this temperature setting.
Okay.
And 0.2 seems the
okay. Select publish. Change.
That's the optional part.
Change the provider Okay, this is optional. Okay. Other, okay. Yeah. So maybe we want optional, go up a little bit. This was what number? The one above. Are these numbered? That was 5. So maybe make this 5A or something. Optional. You think so? Or no? No, not that one. Oh yeah, create. Yeah, 5. Is that 5? 5, right?
Just 5 optional.
Right. 5 optional. Yeah. But they know that that's optional.
Well, it is a little bit different. Oh well, 5
Okay.
continue optional.
Why is it 7 now?
I have to change this.
Okay.
It's not. Hey, I'm in a Zoom. Hold on.
Okay.
Apologies.
No problem.
My brother started asking me about internet. Wonderful.
Okay.
Well, clearly it's working.
Okay, good. Okay, so go back.
Yeah, I have to change the number.
Okay, so test for function. Go back to the phone numbers. Let me read that. Oh, you're just checking. Okay, we got that. Okay, then go down. Test for function. Go back to the phone numbers tab under the bill and select your favorite and the one that spells. Under the tab, select assistant. Okay, this is where we have. Okay. Okay, go down. Select assistant that you created and published. Now you're ready. Call the number. Okay.
Yeah, this is important.
Yeah. So put it in bold. Yeah. Along with the note in the submit, along with your issues, along with the note of the issues, right?
This doesn't need to be highlighted.
Right. Okay. Is that 7? Is the other
Yeah,
one
that is
6?
7.
Okay. Okay.
5,
Oh, okay.
6,
So,
7.
okay.
I don't know why the numbers aren't automatic, but
Right. They usually wrap up. Okay. End your Zoom recording. In your group folder, create a folder called voice phone. If your group has already created the folder, use that one. So there should be voice phone AI agent for one group. Right. Right. Yeah. There should be one. Create a new item called phone at your name. Upload the Zoom link to your copy the Zoom can summary, add it, right reflex the issue, copy all the phone and put them in the item. Okay. Make sure you test that it works when called, because we'll be calling unverified and grading. Finally, ensure that the submissions. Okay, so let's see what the submissions look like. Enabled. Forward. So you should have then a folder with that assignment. You should maybe put the folder that was in before, right? You understand the name of the that group folder, which was.
I'll put that there.
And it should be sample.
For me.
I would take that out because then they could copy it. I just say phone voice assignment, Daniel Flores. Right.
Okay.
maybe lead teaching assistant or something. You know what I mean?
Well, it's in the group 0
Yeah.
example.
Oh, okay. So, okay. Fine. No big deal. Okay. Zoom AKI, reflection. Okay. All right. And then the phone number. And then you should put what it spells.
None of these spell anything.
Okay. There's not. Oh, you never got any of them.
No.
Well, it's USA or something.
I could put that there.
Yeah. So they can see the difference, that it's just not the phone numbers.
Yeah. 8, 7.
USA, and maybe 484 spells something.
No, I've tried all of these.
Okay, all right. And then you can even say somewhere else is try area codes without ones or zeros.
Okay.
You know, that's better. Yeah.
Area codes that do not contain.
Okay.
I'm just updating the thing.
Yeah, good. It's not fastbot.ai. What is the URL for fastbot?
Fastfaults.ai.
What does it say for sale page? It's trying to do something. Is it?
Yeah, fastbots.
Oh, fastbots. Huh?
Yeah, with an S. Yeah.
Okay. 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 So I sent somebody fastbot.ai and it came back as a sale page. So I guess that domain is.
You should buy that.
Okay.
Oh well.
Oh well. Okay, so I think we're done, right?
Yeah, I just have to finish
Yeah, just finish those.
screenshots. So.
And then we'll put them all in your tutorial. I like the idea that we're putting the tutorial link right there of what's due,
Yeah.
We should always, I think, always kind of put that in. Because when they say, I'm not sure what's due, so we go to what's due.
Yeah. Much easier for them.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And then you said I should put the folder name there too?
Yeah, put the folder that they know that they're supposed to put. Because remember, sometimes what they do is individuals start putting stuff in on their own.
Yeah, that's true.
And then you have to waste your time telling them. Yeah.
Why did it do that? What?
You flipped it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I've never seen that before.
Yeah. Okay. I have. You can kind of, you can flip.
That's awful.
I know, but you can do it by mistake. Okay, I think we're set. And then today you can meet me on.
Yeah, today I can stay late.
Okay. So
It's just Monday.
okay. Okay. So no, that would be good. Okay. And Monday, leave early. You know what I mean? I'd rather you leave early rather than rushing to what you do. Okay. And mainly, it's just in the beginning we can talk about it, and we'll see what we'll do. We'll see what they've done too. I'm not even sure anyone has done anything. You know how that is in terms of their websites, and I'm not even sure. I've always used that Wix on the manual side. I'm not. It seemed like it was so slow on that AI creative that we may just tell them to just use the manual.
The manual makes sense.
The manual, and then it will create something, and then they can just edit it because Wix is just too slow.
Yeah. I
Okay. All right. So you'll just then end it.
Yeah, I'll have everything queued, everything.
Okay.
Before the time.
Okay. That. Okay. We're done.
Wonderful.
Okay. Perfect. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. All right. So I'll see you sooner than I expect.
Perfect.
Bye. Ciao. Have a good day. Drive safe.